the hiring of Shane Waldron as the offensive coordinator in Chicago, does that inform you in any way of where they're leaning about their quarterback decision to stick with Justin Fields and flip the number 1 overall pick, or maybe even cash it in for Marvin Harrison Jr. potentially, or you think this means Caleb? What do you think?
Yeah, I still think that they're going to end up drafting Caleb Williams. I go back to Ryan Poles, their general manager, end of the season press conference when he said, I think Justin developed a lot, and I think Justin can lead us. But whenever he said "but," I was like, "Oh, it's done," you know. And
right.
I think that's the mind was made up. I think Caleb's got a chance to be a super, super talented young player. I think Waldron's signing is twofold that I like. Excuse me, Rich. Number one, he was in LA when Sean was there developing Jared. When he was a younger player, he watched Sean develop him and Zach Taylor develop him, Matt LaFleur develop him. So I do think there's value in that. And then also he comes from a little bit of the McShanahan tree. Harbaugh coined that, the McVay-Shanahan tree. I think nowadays in the NFL, man, like if your play caller doesn't have a background in multiple personnel groupings, multiple formation groupings, motion and play action pass is the foundation of their offense, I think it's really hard to consistently be good.
And is Will Levis high-fiving whoever's near him because Brian Callahan got hired in Tennessee?
If he brings his dad. I think if he brings his dad, man, that's a big one. I was with Callie in Detroit. I think I'll give you a real quick on Callie.
Sure.
He's been a part of like 3 pretty good offenses. You know, he's been a part of Zach Taylor's offense with Joe Burrow. He obviously knows the Shanahan tree offense because his dad, Cleveland, and his dad has been in it for a long time. And then he's in a little bit of like the Indy Peyton Manning offense with being in Detroit with Jim Bob Cooter and Matthew Stafford and whatnot. So I think there's, you love the fact that he's been a part of that. He's a great listener. I think he's got a great ability to understand, hey, like I like this, I don't like this from his players. They got to go do for Will Levis what, they did for Brock and Jimmy Garoppolo in San Francisco, or what they did with Tua in Miami. They got to get a lot better on the outside for him.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.